Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Dreamfall Chapters. When we left off last time, we realized that Brian Westhouse is indeed the big villain of them all. I do appreciate that it's been a little unclear up until now how much he was under the influence of the Undreaming, because it looked like it kind of grabbed hold of him and possessed him, right? But no, it really is just Brian Westhouse being a jerk. The Undreaming never fully took control of him. He's instead playing a dangerous game trying to keep control of it and use it to his purposes. And I think his goal really is he just wants to get back to home. He can't just let go and accept being in Arcadia and build a life for himself. Instead, he's clinging to this. He's going to ruin everything for so many other people. Okay. But right now...
Dad! Is he okay? He looks unharmed. Oh, thank God.
We're going to try to talk to... Well, if we try to talk to him, then Helena's going to figure out that we're awake.
Helena must have tied him up. She's completely unhinged.
Yes, she is. She's someone that really bothers me because of her idea that... Okay, like, I understand there are people who think that there's terrible things about the world, and there are terrible things about the world. It's true in real life. But they think, so everything needs to be changed, so we need to burn down everything we have and start over again. And I think that... I talked to someone, a young distraught person I met over the summer who was saying that everything is such garbage and everything's irredeemably broken and we need to just burn it all down and start over. And I think that's a folly of youth sort of perspective. When you're very young, you might think that kind of, but really it's wasteful and pointless to burn it all down. You're gonna get rid of a lot of things that actually do work and have a lot of value. That there is bad in the world is just an eternal reality. There's always things that need changing. There's always things we could do better, but that doesn't mean that everything that we have up until this point is somehow flawed and needs to be done away with. You have to keep what's worthwhile and find ways to improve the things that need improving, but destroying everything's not going to get you there. So just the arrogance of people like Helena here to think we need to undo all of it and we'll make a new and better world, and somehow she's qualified to be the one to determine how the new world should be built. Like, ridiculous. You don't get to decide for everybody else, Helena.
Mother, dearest. I can't believe that bitch is my biological mum.
Well, unfortunately, sometimes it just goes that way, Zoe. Some parents are great, some parents aren't so great.
She looks preoccupied. I guess altering the observable universe requires focus.
Well, good. I think it would be foolish to attempt to talk to either of these. I kind of want to try it just to see what happens, but it's not... I might try it. Let's look at these controls
That
first.
panel operates the pod, and... oh, it's right there. Only a thin sheet of plastic away. A thin sheet of very, very strong plastic.
Well, Helena was just all aglow about our awesome ability that we dreamed a completely physical manifestation of ourselves. So if we could find a way to do that right now, Zoe, dream a version of yourself outside of the pod, it could open the pod. I don't know, that's probably not the way.
That panel operates the pod, and it's right there. Only a thin sheet of plastic away, a thin sheet of dreams. Entangled dreams existing in multiple worlds. Pure energy capable of changing the universe. That's pretty incredible. Dreams.
It is pretty incredible, but it's also a power that people should not be messing with because they do not understand it.
What looks like reality is wavering, breaking apart. The walls between dream and reality are starting to get thin near that vortex. It's Eingana's doing. And mine. Wait, does that mean I can... Yes!
Oh.
I'm on the border between waking and dream. Story time's right here, a thought away, which means I can shape dreams. I can change reality.
Oh, we can foil Helena's plans. Excellent, let's do it. Shape yourself out of that pod, Zoe. Let's do it. Okay, what do we want to do?
It's a tear between reality and dreaming. That's pretty
nothing else to do with that. So it's got to be something, well, probably with the controls. All right, foolishly, let's try it.
No, if Helena hears me, she'll drug me again. And then, that's the end of it. Of everything.
She's right. So, since she's not going to talk to him, let's see what she says.
No, if she hears me, she'll gas me again, and then the end.
Alright, so what we need to do is mess with this.
That panel operates the pod, and oh, it's right there. Only it's locked. With a code, of course.
Well, we need to figure out the code then. Yeah, let's listen in. I don't know that he's gonna know the code. Probably she does, but...
He's woozy, but the only thing on his mind is me. He's really worried. Hang in there, Dad. I'll get you out of this, I promise.
Alright, you.
Come on, Helena. It must be in there somewhere, the code. You must have been thinking about it just there. Got it. 7914. Okay, so let's try this. 7914.
There we go.
What? This isn't right. You shouldn't be able to...
Oh,
Hold
but
on,
I am.
Zoe? Just wait. Let's
No, do something to her.
talk this through.
The time for talking has passed.
If you don't reconnect with Eingana, the wave field will collapse before it's reached the correct amplitude. Don't you understand? This reality is perfectly entangled with the proto-reality. I need you back inside to make the necessary changes.
Too bad.
Look, Zoe, I'll be happy to explain everything.
No. I'm gonna cut her off.
Hold on, Zoe. Just wait.
Oh, is there something I need to be doing here?
Let's talk this through.
What am I...
If you don't reconnect with Eingana, the wave field will collapse before it's reached the correct amplitude. Don't you understand?
What do
This
I...
reality is perfectly entangled with...
Ah, there we go.
Stop.
That's gotta be kind of a creepy way to see your daughter.
Your powers are manifesting an observed reality, independent of the quantum field generated by Eingana.
Yeah, it turns out I don't need you.
That's interesting. That means the world is changing. You're in control. It's working, Zoe. It's working. It's beginning to...
Enough, Helena.
Oh, put that thing down, Gabrielle. We both know you won't use it.
Our
I don't know,
contract
she
is
might have
void.
pushed him enough.
Wati security is right outside that door, and you've set your insane project in motion. What's stopping me from killing you right now?
Her. You won't kill your little girl's mother in front of...
What's that? What's happening?
I don't know. This never occurred in any of my models.
Dummy. Because she was so convinced that she was right and it was gonna work out the way she wanted.
The cut. It's closing up.
It's temporary. You'll need to have it looked at by a proper medic before the night's over, or you'll bleed to death.
Is this magic?
Who cares? It's saving your life. Delaying death.
Utana. She did this. Who are you?
Long story. How are you feeling?
Better. Good.
Great. We're running a bit short on time, so you'll have to excuse me.
Very impressive. What school of sorcery is this?
Not magic. And shut up. I'm trying to focus.
Well. I mean, she's right. She's doing
Hey.
something important. Hey!
Hey?
Nice outfit.
Thanks. You've opened a portal between Stark and Arcadia.
It's called a shift.
You're a shifter.
Not really. I usually walk paths that are already open. To be honest, I'm not very good at this. I need to stay right here to keep this shift open, so we'll have to skip the handshakes and move on to the main event. Kian, Zoe, Zoe, Kian. I know you guys are supposed to speak. That's why we're all here. So speak. And, make it quick.
We've met before in...
We have. We keep missing each other and...
We do. You
I'm
don't
just-
what?
You first. Zoe.
I know who the Prophet is, and I know how to stop the Undreaming. Or at least, I think I do. It might not work, but it's all we have, and... Roper Clax. He's the key. He has a shard of the Soul Stone inside him, but we need the Silver Spear of Gorimon to destroy it, and that's...
Zoe. Slow down. The undreaming.
A destructive force, capable of unmaking the universe. The Prophet's using it to destroy magic and reunite the worlds.
And this magical spear?
It's his staff.
The Silver Spear of Goremon. The Prophet used it to kill the Draic kin, charging it with dragon's blood. He needs it to destroy magic and alter the dream. The spear is the only thing that can shatter the shard inside Clax.
Of course. And where do we find the spear?
The Prophet carries it with him. I don't think he lets it out of his sight.
So, find the Prophet, find the spear.
And probably Clax.
Clax was here. I punched him, but he got away.
Someone survived being punched by you.
I held back. He called himself an engineer.
The Prophet's been using Clax, like he's been using your people.
But why does he want to kill magicals?
Maybe, in his own twisted head, Brian believes he's doing the universe a favor.
Could you guys get a move on? I'm not sure how long I can keep this doorway open.
We need to stop the Prophet, Kian. And we stop him by destroying the shard of the Soul Stone Roper Clax carries inside him.
You're certain this will stop the undreaming?
I think so. It feels right. Besides, what have we got to lose?
Nothing. Everything. But if we can stop the Prophet by taking his spear and killing a wizard, this is something I can do.
I'm coming with you.
No.
No, you can't. We're not done here.
I'll see the two of you afterwards.
We gotta destroy the Eingana mechanism, right?
No, you won't.
What?
Nothing. I'm Saga.
Huh.
I'm Zoe. But you know that.
Listen, this may look easy, but it's not. Weight of worlds on my shoulders, the pull of alien gravities, knees buckling, etc. So you need to not distract me.
Okay, what do you want me to do then?
Okay, sorry. What should I...
We wait. I opened the shift, you spoke to Keon, that's why I was sent here. What comes next? It's not up to me.
Who's it up to
How
then?
do you know all this?
Because that's how the story goes. And it's been written, and we can't change that. Now shush.
Okay.
So who sent her there then? Okay. That way looks promising. Yeah, either way looks like maybe it could go up. Now this is a dead end right here. Okay. Had to make sure there was nothing mysterious in our inventory. Alright, so he said he'll see us
Something's
after.
happening. The air is shimmering, and there's a deep hum that's making my bones vibrate. The energies appear to be agitated. They're moving faster. The energies appear to be agitated. They're
And she
moving
said no, he
faster.
won't. But I do feel confident that she's going to end up with him. So I guess he's maybe not going to see Zoe again then? Just wanted to do a quick scan, see if there's anything to click on. Alright. The lighting in here, everything is so bright and shiny, it's a little hard to tell where I need to be going. And now I got myself all confused. Okay. This is where I just came up from. Okay, yeah. So there's got to be something that I'm missing over this way. cannot go further this way. What am I not seeing? Walkway we climbed across, which I do feel was the right way to go. We can't check out what's back here because there's a rift in the way. So it's got to be something over here that I'm missing. These are so bright, and everything else is so dark, it's kind of hard to get a feel for what the heck is even going on. What am I missing?
The energies appear to be agitated. They're moving faster.
Just make a jump for it. No, don't. Okay. These are moving. Ride the chain up. All right.
Oh, sorcery.
Hey, Fredos.
Not really, but great that you could make it.
Who the hell are you?
Is everyone gonna ask me that question?
Well, yeah.
Who am I kidding? Of course everyone's going to ask me that question. I'm just the woman keeping the doorway open because I was asked to do so and I couldn't really say no.
Who asked you?
I have no idea who you are, lady, so I'm going to guess you're not that important. But him? He's got a job to do.
Is that Stark? Is that Stark through there? Is it?
Yep. Hi, Zoe.
She just threw it out there, ruthless.
This one's Ferdows. I always believed the stories about a mirror world. Oh, but this...
Okay, I need to focus on what's going
It's
on.
incredible.
Oh, man.
Where's Keon? Is he all right? We lost contact with him.
He went after the Prophet.
Of course he did.
I'm sorry, but Saga, how are these two going to help?
I don't know. I'm a glorified doorkeeper. Why don't you ask them?
Don't look at me.
They don't know either.
He's the star here. Ferdows. Ferdows, stop staring at that bloody portal.
Oh, yeah, hello.
Tell this one what you're planning.
I was gonna feed the engine a series of, calculations designed to make it, to force it to, stop.
Sounds
You
good.
mean crash it?
Crash? Yes, exactly. How did you know? Do you also code spheres?
Well, kind of in a way.
Spheres? I guess you could say that. So you can force the engine to crash?
Yes. No. I could have. Not anymore. It stopped taking new instructions when it began running the final calculations and...
There's no way to get in?
No, it's a closed system. Once the final set of instructions are running, there's nothing that
Can't we just break
I
it?
mean, I didn't write
Like
the
physically?
core operational code. If I knew more about how that code functions, then maybe...
Do you have schematics? Diagrams?
Diagrams? Of the engine? I don't. But they keep diagrams right here. I could probably find some.
Get them. I happen to know the most brilliant engineer there is, in Stark at least. If anyone can wrap their head around a steampunk calculating engine, it's Wit.
Oh,
Saga, can
nice.
Ferdows pass through the shift?
No idea. But you made it through without being torn into a billion pieces, so the odds are decent.
Got them. What was that about a billion pieces?
Nothing. You'll be fine.
Let's
Come
go.
on.
Huh?
Friend of Keon's?
Not really, no. So, this is some sort of magic portal between worlds? Something like that. Huh.
Vaven? K-O-N Technologica?
Huh?
The most advanced engine there is, yeah. Wait, you're not speaking English? I guess you weren't speaking English in the first place, but I still understand you. Do you understand me?
Koe?
I guess that was expecting too much. Well, we're gonna have to make this as simple and as visual as possible. Mira, put wit on. No. Shut up. No discussions. Do it now.
Oh, we don't get to
Please.
hear Mira's end?
Wit? Zoe, I need your help, and fast. Hold on, I'm sending you some schematics. I need you to figure out a way to get this system caught in an infinite loop. And for Dow's, watch. Hey, watch this.
Computer nerds from different worlds working together to save the day. It's great. No insult to computer nerds. My husband's a computer nerd. He is a software engineer. So I just think it's fun that programmers, nowadays, this is where the power's at, right? People who can work with technology.
Everything is ready?
Everything's ready. Master, the engine is operating within parameters. The Well of Dreams has been activated. The tower is focusing the current and the tear is expanding. You need only tap into the well with your scepter and then you can shape the dreaming to your will.
Good. You'll receive your reward, Clax, I promise.
Master.
At long last, they'll understand when they witness the new world. They'll understand that I was merciful and kind, that I acted in the best interests of all humanity. Sometimes people have to die for the rest of us to live on.
Wow.
And I can go home again.
I think that's what it really is.
After all these years.
More than anything else is selfishness, and he just wants to go home. Regardless of the cost to everyone else. But it's interesting though, right? He's all set on he's gonna form the world to his ideals, but if Zoe had stayed in Eingana like Helena wanted her to reform the world according to Helena's ideals. So how would that have worked out between Helena and Brian Westhouse if they're both tapping in and trying to make the dream follow what they want it to be?
Goddess, it feels like reality itself is coming apart. We don't have much time.
Oh, so we cannot mess around and go in the wrong room. Fair enough. Okay. I think what we have to do is run up and...
Aren't you dead yet?
Oh, I was hoping that
Doesn't
you would
matter.
be...
You're too late. We've already won.
You haven't quite.
You'll be properly dead.
Oh, that seems really bad. Oh,
Ah! What did I tell you? Dead.
this would be a wonderful time to have
Barbarian.
a crow companion
Where did his body land?
who could swoop in and help out.
Neanderthal
We're gonna have
must
to
be
make
dead.
do without him.
Possibly have survived that fall. I should be able to see his body though. I'm just absolutely sure. Where in damnation is it? This means something. Eyes never betray me. Eagle-eyed Clax, they used to call me.
Did they?
Can't see him.
Okay.
There's no way he survived the fall. Odd. Did the wind take him? Maybe he fell into the current, torn apart by dreams. A fitting end. Where did his body land? The Neanderthal must be dead.
Okay. It
Possibly
really feels like I should be able to
survived
go
that
back here,
fall.
but I don't think I can.
I should be able to see his body, though. I just need to make absolutely sure.
He's
Where
repeating.
in damnation is it?
So there's something I'm meant to be doing here that I'm totally failing to do.
Eyes never betray me. Eagle-eyed Clax, they used to call me.
It seems like you wouldn't want to go in the middle. That's the
There's
deadly
no way
part.
He survived the fall. Did the wind
Do I need Clax to see me?
fell into the current,
Okay, can't get
torn
past
apart
that.
by dreams. A fitting end. Where did his body land?
Ah, here we are.
Tor must be dead. He couldn't possibly have. How many lives do you have, man?
Okay, that's not the way to... So I gotta sneak up on him somehow.
Where did his body
Push him
land?
off. Okay, so...
Neanderthal must be dead. He couldn't possibly have
Okay,
survived
can
that
I
fall.
distract him somewhere?
You should be able to see his body, though.
Or I can just go up a different coupling. There we go. Well, do I even bother with Clax, or do I just do this? Move quick!
No, no! Give me that! You don't know what you're doing.
Just get him, Kian. Stab him.
It'll eat you up. It will destroy you. It's channeling the dreams of an entire world. I'm on your side, you idiot. I'm trying to eradicate magic. What are you?
There we go. Yeah.
Don't!
Bam.
Damnation.
Is it gonna rip him apart? He kind of deserves it. Oh, there you go. Excellent. All right, but Helena Chang needs to pay a price as well.
Do
And
you understand me?
We haven't stopped the machine yet. So.
Yes, perfectly. On that side, you're speaking gibberish.
Zoe?
English. It was English. But did you pick up on what Wit was showing you?
Zoe, you need to hurry. The shift's starting to contract.
Okay. So did it make sense to you?
The instructions? Yes. Yes. It made sense. A special set of instructions fed directly into the engine, designed to mask itself as part of the final programming, but with erroneous calculations. Calculations that will cause the engine to enter an infinite loop and burn itself out.
Virus. We call it a virus.
Like a disease? This makes sense. This makes a lot of sense.
Now, Zoe!
And can you do it?
Well, I don't know if I... Huh!
Well, you're gonna have to do it, Firdaus.
Fuck. So, can you?
Now that I understand the fundamentals, yes. I'll need to feed a series of manual instructions directly into the engine. It'll take some time, but I
Time
can...
we don't have. Just get started.
Goddess. All right.
Oh boy, and now this guy's gonna mess us up. Don't you hurt Firdaus. Yeah, you go address it, Anna.
How do we shut it down?
Only she knows.
We won't be shutting anything down, even if you threaten to shoot me.
Oh, we will.
We're not shooting any...
Oh, hey.
Mr.
Well, that didn't
Mr.
go the way I thought it was. I
Westhouse.
thought it was just gonna rip
What
him
are
up.
you... Oh, God.
What are you doing? You're not supposed to be here. What? You betrayed me. You're trying to destroy everything I've...
Dad needs to learn to shoot first.
You were a tool, Helena. Nothing more. Did you think I'd let you play God?
All right, so that's how it would have played out
Existence
if
is
it had
an
been.
accident. It was never meant to be dreamed. There was just dreaming and undreaming. For every creation, a destruction, infinitely in balance. It's time to end this diseased dream.
Oh, I gotta be doing something.
No, he's too strong for me. I can't help her.
Well, I don't really want to help her anyhow. All right. What's he thinking about?
Let her go. You're not supposed to be on your own. You've been causing so much grief. They don't understand you. They don't understand that there needs to be balance in all things. Life and death, light and darkness, creation, destruction, dream and undream. All things in balance. It's time to come home and to dream new dreams.
It's working! It's working! The engine, it's spinning back around, reversing the instructions. The vortex is winding down. Thank goddess. It's working.
For now, you're a hero. So what's going to happen to Helena and Brian Westhouse? Oh, and Saya, and yeah. Yes, I'm spiteful. I want justice to come to all the
Harmy's
baddies.
men, the rebels, and your men too. Deserters. Goddess, save us. They're here.
Yep, it's looking bad
How
for
did
you,
this
isn't it?
happen? Were your men not supposed to remain loyal? Did you not make me that promise?
I killed Harmy, but his men must have got to mine. They saw the tide turning. They were spooked when the tower lit up. Sorcery. They believe it's sorcery and they blame us.
So do something about it.
What exactly do you want me to do? Convince them to change sides again? It's over, sire.
Everything's falling apart. Goddess, why have you abandoned me? I thought I was doing your work.
I don't know how she could have thought that.
So we stay here, and we face them when they come. You and I, together. We tell them we were misled by the Prophet, like so many others. That we believed we were acting in accordance with the wishes of the Goddess. Perhaps the light will shine upon us, and we'll be spared. Or at least, we die with our heads lifted to the sky, redeemed in her glory. Vermon, we can walk the slopes of the first mountain, hand in hand. You'll do this for me, Vermon. Because you love me, and you wish to protect me. We share the responsibility for this.
I am not staying here to be arrested, tried, and executed in ignominy.
I kind of wondered right along what he saw in her.
She jumped. She had misled everyone, including the commander. I will let you take credit as the sole architect of our grand scheme, sire. I grant you that gift.
Bad guys betraying bad guys? Huh. Well, that's how it goes. Okay, good. I'm happy. I'm happy with justice done for her. To her. I don't want to see him skate out of this all right either, but I can hold out hope that things can still go badly for him. Yes, do something about this.
guess I'm just a gust of wind, moved on quickly, almost unnoticed, but quite powerful. A rush could easily have blown your defenses down, could easily have blown your defenses down. Did you hear me whispering hello? Did you see me waving goodbye?
But where's Helena and Brian?
Did you
What's going on with them?
notice that I didn't cry? Your days I don't mind.
Is she alright?
It was worth the try.
Oh yeah, and this lady too. I forgot about her.
Oh, my darling boy. I'm sorry you were caught in the middle. I'm returning to Sadir. This has been a setback for us, but we will persevere. Without the Prophet.
Toss her over the
The
edge.
council is ours. We control the army. We may not be able to rid the world of magic yet, but we can cleanse Azadir. We can prepare for the war ahead. I'm doing what needs to be done to save the soul of our nation. To save our people. To save you, Kian. When you reach the first mountain and look down on us all, you'll understand.
Ooh. Well. Oh, was that not what you were expecting to find, Vamone? Alright, yep. I'm good with this ending for him.
What? You?
That's right. You left me to die on a street once. I'm just returning the favor.
But you were nothing. Just
A
a...
slave girl. I'm free now.
There, see, Anna? You don't need Kian. All the wrong, well, the great wrong in your life, you righted it on your own. You can go forth and live your life and let go of the past. Ooh. Are we back in the Enclave? It's looking rather like. So what, Utana just left him here and she's gonna head back to Sadir? Let's wander all the wrong seeming ways before we go down the path that seems correct. There's nothing over here. I have a feeling that middle over there is where we want to get to. So, okay, and then there was nothing to look at in here.
Their war isn't over yet, and there's much to do before Mercuria is truly at peace. But they deserve respite. They've gained their second wind now. The restoration won't be painless, but the hardest part is over. Their war isn't over yet, and there's much to do before Mercuria is truly at peace. But they deserve respite.
No? Okay, cannot talk to them directly. Oh, is that Liko over there?
They've gained their second wind now. The restoration won't be painless,
okay, let's
but the hardest part is over.
That's just more rebels. I don't expect this to be useful. I'm just curious to see if it's going to let me go all the way down here. Okay, yep. Aww. So, memorial for Hami, for Bob. Do we have Anu up here too? Rebels. Shepherd. What about Anu, specifically? She should have one. Oh.
Hami. I was never able to call anyone father, but if I had, it would be you. You made me the man I am today, and for that, I'll always be grateful. I'll see you again, Hami, on the sun-kissed slopes of the first mountain. No formalities shall divide us then, and I will be proud to call you father. Hami. So many fallen. If I hadn't gone. But then we wouldn't know the truth. I wouldn't know the truth, and we probably would have lost this war. The dead, so many fallen.
I cut him off. Shoot.
If I hadn't gone. But then we wouldn't know the truth. I wouldn't know the truth, and we probably would have lost this war.
The dead will be remembered by the living, and their souls will find a home in the light. Goddess, embrace them all.
They cut it down, but they weren't able to drag it with them. This head belongs here. Whatever. They cut it down.
Oh, I need to just
but they weren't able
settle
to drag
down.
it with them.
Stop clicking.
This head belongs here.
Whatever they decide to do with the Enclave, this will remain here as a symbol of the resistance and our struggle.
Bob who can see. I'd say rest well, but I know that whatever awaited you on the other side, you didn't sit still for long. Whichever deity rules your afterlife is probably tearing their hair out.
The General lived a long life, filled with both triumphs and regrets. But he ended it his way, standing tall and proud, and foul-mouthed.
Really? Nothing for Anu? Wow. Alright. Let's see what he has to say about Shepherd.
You guided us, Shepherd. You guided me. And you believed in me when no one else did. When I didn't believe in myself. You saved me. And this is how I will remember you.
I'll never again meet anyone like her. But I'll carry her song within me. and perhaps share her wisdom with others in turn.
Alright. Observations
It's
first.
time to face him. We have unfinished business, Liko and I.
Well, nothing
He
bad
swore
at
to
this
kill me
point.
once.
He doesn't still
I
want
hope
to kill
his
you.
feelings have changed somewhat after what we've been through together. Our relationship is complicated.
Wait, I'm totally wrong. Here I am talking about Lady Elvane and that she's going to end up with Kian, but no, Kian specifically said that he's gay, so she can't end up with him. So what makes her Lady Elvane? There was definitely Lady Elvane at the end of the first game. I mean, Kian doesn't have, like, a sister or something. Does she just take the name? I don't know.
Are you going
Oh,
to kill
whoops.
me now?
He's not going to kill you, obviously.
You did. And if you choose to do so, I won't fight you. I won't fight my brother.
I believe the gods may be willing to turn a blind eye to my commitment.
Good. I'm glad you have forgiving gods.
I share the sentiment.
So, what now, Liko? Where to next?
This war is just starting. You need people you can trust standing with you. I thought maybe I'd join you in Azadir.
Really? Well, but, okay. Because they do need someone to lead the rest of the rebels here.
He's needed here in Mercuria more than I need him in Sadir. I could use Liko's help in Sadir. And we've grown close.
I kind of feel like he could do a lot of good here. And they absolutely could use his help. But at the same time, and there's danger perhaps in Azadir, right? Utana's going back there. She's going to keep trying to be genocidal against the Magicals. And most of the Azadir, as we know, are not friendly towards the Magicals. In particular, they do not like the Dolmari. There's a lot of tense relations. So it could go really bad for Liko being back there. But then at the same, on the other hand, it's where he wants to go. He is friends with Kian and would like to hang around with him now. And perhaps with the two of them working together and showing that it's possible for their peoples to be friends and to get along, that could help turn the tide for other people back in Azadir. He said he wants to go and it's his choice. Go ahead.
I think that sounds like a good idea. We need to unite my people and yours. And I can imagine no better man at my side than you, Liko.
Likewise. So when do we leave?
As soon as possible. Utana fled the city with the first. I don't believe the Six have any idea they've been deceived. Even without the Prophet, the Masked Council has amassed enough power to make them a formidable enemy. Utana will be in control of Azadir when she returns there. We can't pull the entire Azadi army out of Mercuria without creating unrest. Half the troops will need to stay behind to ease the transition. But it'll have to do. We have the light on our side. Civil war seems inevitable. But we walk with the goddess, and our enemies are blinded by the shadow. We will prevail, and the mother will have to pay for her crimes. We're bringing Naane. She asked to come along. She can be of good use to us. I'm going to ask Enu to step up and take over some of Shepard's tasks here in Mercuria.
A wise choice.
What?
I believe so. If she accepts.
She'll do anything for you.
The restoration will take time, and it won't be complete
I thought she was
all
dead.
the Magicals are back in the city. The ones who want to return. But perhaps that's for the best. Trust between humans and non-humans will need to be restored first. I wish I could stay to help, but my mission isn't here. I need to look west.
I'm so confused. I was sure that
Just
Enu was
say
dead.
the word. I'm ready, Kian. Brother.
I thought Kian said something
We'll
about
leave soon. I just
talking
have to
about
send you
losses,
goodbyes
and he
first.
said Enu.
I'm happy to see you back on your feet.
Oh, it was touch and go for a while. I guess I got lucky. Either that or one of the 19 deities I loudly cursed while bleeding to death finally paid attention. Once they got Naane out of her cell, she was able to do her magic. There's still pain, but it could have been worse. So much worse. Gugun. Gugun. Gugun.
Those are death noises, huh? Okay.
In a way. I'm sorry I wasn't there to see things through to the end. I feel like I let everyone down.
No, no.
We wouldn't have made it this far without you, Enu. You let no one down.
Thanks. You? Don't leave.
This war isn't over.
I know, but don't leave. We can't fix things here without you.
You can.
And without Shepard? And with Liko going away with you...
that is a rough blow.
Who will be in charge? Who's going to make the right decisions and secure peace between humans and magicals and...
You will.
Wait, what? Me? How? What?
You're the strongest and bravest person I know. With you here, the Resistance will do fine.
I don't... But... No, you see, I haven't...
That's nice of him to say. I kind of lack his confidence.
The others trust you and admire you. They'll listen to you. You've proved yourself.
Okay, now you're going to make me cry. That's not fair.
You'll be fine, Enu.
Oh, okay, here we go. Floodgates wide open.
I like her, but I think she's way too
Goodbye,
naive for
Enu.
this position.
I love you. I mean, in a friendly way. I mean...
I know what you mean.
Screw it.
She's a good member of a resistance, but I don't know that she'd make a good leader. But okay. We'll just have to see how it goes. I don't know who we would do instead.
Gian Alvane.
Right?
Prophet.
Who we would recommend to lead.
General. Whatever else you're going to accomplish with your life, and I'm sure you will accomplish a lot. Good luck. With everything. Go save your nation. Okay, all right. We have so much work to do.
Huh. We'll step on through, Saga. How's it going?
Hey,
Who are you? Where do you come from?
the Ether. I followed the songlines here. I walk between worlds. I'm Saga.
Saga. Thank you for saving my life, Saga.
I guess you could say it's fate that I ended up where I was supposed to end up. Not due to any actions on my part, but because the universe decided.
We might be nicer than that. Well, it wasn't random.
Choices, I don't know. It might have played out differently, if not for a whole lot of coincidences along the way.
That seems in contradiction to what she was saying before, where she was talking about places that she needed to be and that this is how the story goes and that's why things are happening the way they're happening.
The choices I've made led me down this path, to Kian Alvane at just the right time. Every action played a small part in saving his life.
I mean, this to me personally seems like the best option, but things she was saying before makes it sound like she was saying she's going to places that she's going because she was sent there. Like, I don't know. I don't know that she personally feels a whole lot of... It sounds like maybe she doesn't feel that personally in control of a fair amount of what was happening. So
I guess you could say it's fate.
this seems
that I
like kind of
ended up where I was
a little
supposed to
bit
end up.
cruel to say, but
Not
it
due
also
to any
feels
actions on my
like
part,
it's in
but
line
because
with her
the universe
mindset here.
decided. Thank fate, not me.
I don't believe in fate. I believe in actions. You decided to help me.
Okay, well, thanks for saving the world then.
I think our friend Zoe deserves much of the credit for that.
I hope she pulled through.
I'm sure she did. If not, I would know. We all would. She's...
Important? Oh, yes.
How did you know to be in the right place at the right time?
Does it matter?
Yes, I would like to know.
Whatever the reason, maybe I don't want to know.
I'm way too curious to accept that response.
Who is this woman? Her secrecy and lack of respect is frustrating. Does it matter? Of course it matters. You showed up with the medicine I needed. Did anyone send you...
It'll take a while to explain. We can cover it on the road to Sadir.
Oh, you're coming with, huh?
Sadir.
Capital of the Azadi Empire, situated where the 6 rivers meet the...
Stop playing games, woman.
I'm coming with you.
What? Why?
Because that's how the story goes. It's been written, and we can't change that now. We have a war to win. And then, in another decade or so, there's going to be an even bigger war. You'll definitely need me for that one. Us. You'll need us.
Who?
It's been foretold, Bloodless King, for thousands of years. Seriously, I promise I'll cover all of it when we have some quality time to ourselves. Oh, and one last thing. You may not like this one yet. You're going to adopt me.
Okay, so that's the
Adopt?
connection.
What?
That's kind of
I'll need
weird.
a name in Azadir, a surname, otherwise I won't be useful to you. No one listens to a nameless person, and it's not like we can just get married. So you adopt me and bring me into your family, and I take your name and become a princess. Saga Alvane. I like the sound of that. I've never had a surname. We didn't need one.
What are you talking about?
Again, I'll explain soon as we leave. And we should leave soon, because Sadir needs you.
I got it. Yes. Yes. To Sadir. But unless you explain everything, I'll toss you overboard before we're halfway there. Understood?
I can live with that.
Good. Adopt.
Mm-hmm.
Also, how did you get here? How did you know I was in the Enclave? What was that portal?
Oh my
Can
goodness,
you
my kids are
open
being so loud
portals
in the other room.
anywhere? Why not
Everything. I pinky promise.
So she's going to explain everything to him, but do we get any of the
Light save
explanation?
me.
I feel like we might not. It's getting kind of long here, but I feel like it's winding down towards the end, so I don't know that I should cut things off.
Good morning,
yet.
sunshine.
Oh no, not again.
I promise you, it's for real this time. Do you
How
need
can we
anything?
know?
Do you need water? The curtains closed, or
No, it's okay. The sun, it's good.
the doctor said you'd be waking up. I wanted to be here when you did to explain.
Did we win?
We're still here, and the bad guys are gone, so I guess we did.
So what happened to the
What
bad guys
happened
specifically?
At the end, there was a bright light, voices, and nothing. Darkness, and then, well, this.
I don't know. That thing that came through, it wasn't human. It tossed me aside like I was nothing. I'm lucky I wasn't killed. I tried to get back on my feet, but then there was a blinding flash of light. And when it faded, it only took a second or two, and then there was just you. No one else.
Well, what happened to the other
I thought
two?
you were dead.
And Helena?
Gone. Perhaps that thing... Anyway, she won't be back.
How do you know?
If she survived, she'll stay away. There's too many people want her locked up. Or dead.
Watticorp. Are they still after me?
Oh no, they've got enough problems on their hands. Your friend Sully broke the story.
Oh, good.
They've been linked to the suicide bombing in Propast, to political payoffs, to corruption, and their plans for the Dream Machine were exposed. No one's going to want to log back in anytime soon. The Syndicate's under pressure from the other corporations because of their relationship with Wati. The Eye is under investigation too. They've pulled their operatives from Europolis. That article made shockwaves. Sully sounded really happy when he called.
Well, good.
He'll be even happier when he hears you're awake. Watticorp will probably survive. The Dream Machine will not. And without that, they couldn't care less about you. About us.
That's good. And Reza, is he...
When Eingana was destroyed, DreamNet shut down. Wati could no longer control him. He's okay. Confused, but okay. I called him this morning. He's on his way down.
No, just let that relationship go.
Okay. Dad, what were you doing in Mumbai with that woman?
I didn't know any other way. Unless I cooperated, Wati was going to take you away. Helena convinced them to let us bring you to the lab. They believed we were working on improving DreamNet, while Helena was secretly working on our
on her project, altering reality.
How?
Use entangled particles to affect the quantum state of dreamtime in order to reshape the physical universe. Change dreams, change reality. Helena spent 30 years on this project. We were partners, but it was always her project, her theories. I'm not sure I ever believed it would actually work, but she was determined, and I...
You made me.
We did. I don't know if you'll ever forgive me for not telling you the truth, but you began life as an experiment. Our goal was to create an individual capable of existing in both realities, the physical and the dreaming. Someone who could change the world with a single thought, with dreams. But it didn't work. You were just a child. To your mother, you were an asset she could use and discard, but you were my little girl. That's why I left. You were only 2 years old. Helena had given up on you. In exchange for my share of Jiva, she let me take you away. I thought it was over. I didn't know she'd come back for you.
There's too much to process right now. I can't. I'll need time. And I'll need the whole story, from beginning to end, all the way back.
Of course. I'm really sorry, Zoe. I let you down again.
Dad, stop. You did what you had to do to save me. I still need to understand exactly what happened, but I don't blame you. Where are we? Still in Jiva's Mumbai lab?
No. This is the real deal. We're back home. Back in Casablanca.
Okay, good. I want to stay.
In the hospital?
I want to go home. To our house. I miss home. I miss you, Dad.
I've missed you too. Of course you can come home, sweetheart.
But I'll be asking tons of questions, and I expect honest answers. No more protecting me from the truth, okay?
Okay.
Right now, though, I just want to sit here and watch the sunlight. I'm sick of sleeping. Sick of dreaming. I want to be awake.
Ugh. Go do something else, Reza. I think it's a lot for them to hope that Helena's just gonna give up. She's devoted 30 years of her life to this. Dad's all like, oh, she won't be back now. He thought that in the first place and he was wrong. Oh, 5 years. Oh, Crow gets to be reborn too? That's looking like a little baby to me. Now show us what happened to Brian Westhouse.
I try to run, but I'm not moving. Tried to get out of here for years. No longer know what I'm doing. Well, I just disappeared.
No, she's with stupid Reza, isn't she?
I'm getting scared, and my heart starts pounding. I try to scream, but there's no sound.
I worked really hard to try to sabotage that relationship.
When will my feet hit the ground? I'm falling, I'm falling.
Hey, you.
I'm going to choose to believe, because it's 5 years later, that she broke up with Reza because they didn't show us whoever she's hey-youing at the end, and that she came to her senses and she found someone better, and that's who she's having a baby with, not Reza. That's the ending I'm making for myself here.
Every year, it gets colder. Now let's see if we can't put some life into you.
So this must be Saga then. Oh my gosh, this is a really long episode. Am I actually gonna... I think we're right at the very end, but then there's gonna be... like, the credits are gonna roll, and it's still gonna take some time. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to wind things down right here, even though it's a weird spot to stop, and I think we're so nearly done. We're just going to finish up here, and then we'll come back and have probably a fairly short end of the series episode.